Hi everyone, this is Representative Joe Diorsi of the 47th Legislative District in Eastern York County, and I am at the Farm Show Complex at the Great American Outdoor Show, and I am joined by the Executive Director of the PA Fish and Boat Commission, Tim Schaefer. Thanks for joining me.
Thanks for stopping by.
So obviously we are in the throes of winter. Mm-hmm. We have a little bit of a reprieve right now with the weather. But as we look ahead as anglers and hunters in this great state of Pennsylvania, we have some really awesome things to look forward to. We have trout season coming up, and correct me if I'm wrong, Tim, the opening day is April 1st.
April 1st is opening day. We open trout season a week early for kids with our Mentored Youth Trout Day on March 25th.
Okay, and as far as those much anticipated trout stocking schedules.
Yep.
Anyone listening who is interested in that, where can they go for that?
Yeah,
info?
that's probably why they're listening, to get a little inside information. So trout stocking schedules just came out. They typically come out around February 1st every year. We'll start stocking right after President's Day, and then stock straight through the spring. Everybody looks forward to that opening day on April 1st. It's a big chore to get the fish in the water. We stock about 3.2 million trout statewide.
Wow.
And then our cooperative nurseries, we have a lot of volunteer sportsmen's clubs. They raise about another million trout. We welcome people to come join us for those stockings. So go to our website, fishandboat.com, mobile app, Fishboat PA. Share the link with your office for your website. People can go there, get those electronic stocking schedules. Any of them are open for people to join us. It gives the particulars, the date, location. Stop on up and help us put the fish in the water.
Awesome. And anyone watching this, under the resources tab of my website, we have that information, repjod.com. And also, as soon as they're available, when they're hot off the press, we will have those physical copies in my district office. I wanted to ask about the hatcheries, because when I had the privilege of attending a luncheon recently with you guys, and I was amazed at the work that's done at the hatcheries. Where are those and what goes on?
Yeah, so great question. So we have 14 state fish hatcheries across the Commonwealth. I mean, people think about trout. We have 8 trout hatcheries. But you wouldn't be catching walleye or muskie in most of the places in Pennsylvania that you do without our state fish hatchery system. They're incredibly complicated. We have just the most unbelievable dedicated staff there. The closest one here is at Huntsdale, just outside of Carlisle. Happy to have anybody stop by and see what we do there. But we really, runs the full gamut. We spawn the fish there, we raise them, hold them up to size, and then stock them in the waters of the Commonwealth. Yeah, it's a big part of what we do.
Yeah, and of course we're talking trout because April 1st is coming up quickly, and there's other unique fish like walleye, of course, and pike and muskie. What about the mussels? Can you tell me a little bit about that project?
Sure. Yeah, I'm really happy you asked about that. So we're now raising freshwater mussels. I mean, they've been called the livers of the river. I mean, they really they can help to filter out water, really play a really important role in water quality. And we've got some globally significant populations of mussel species in Pennsylvania. So our Union City State Fish Hatchery in Erie County, we converted that for warm water mussel propagation. Really neat. And actually, we have a special link on our website through the Conservation at Work tab that talks about the mussel propagation, where we're reintroducing them into waterways.
That's awesome. I'm a long way from Erie, but I would make the trip to see that facility.
We'll get you up there.
So let's talk Susquehanna River. What's the news about the river as far as what are anglers catching out there? What's the status?
Yeah, so the smallmouth bass population has really rebounded well. We're seeing great numbers of the young of the year fish. Great numbers of adult smallmouth, so the smallmouth bass fishery continues to thrive in the Susquehanna River. Flathead catfish, which are an invasive species but have really sort of taken hold and become a really sought-after fish there in the river, are very popular. We have muskie, we have walleye. Really, I mean, there's something for everybody in that river out there.
I remember as a teenager catching channel catfish out of the Susquehanna, and they're so fun to wrestle into the boat.
They are. Channel cats are great, and and that's a great way to teach kids how to fish. It doesn't need to be complicated with a fly rod somewhere. I mean, take a kid out to the river, have him catch a catfish. I mean, that'll get them hooked.
Yeah. So speaking of the river, I have to say this: it's really critical to wear a life jacket. And you shared some data recently. It just simply is effective.
It is. It's the most important thing. And frankly, I mean it when I say I don't care if anybody remembers anything else from what we talk about. Wear your life jacket. We have a mandatory cold water life jacket wear from November 1st through April 30th in Pennsylvania. All canoes and kayaks, all boats under 16 feet, you have to wear your life jacket. It's really irrefutable. It may be a warm February, March day, but that water does not warm up during the day. If you go in, you're probably not coming out. Since we've had our mandatory life jacket wear during the cold weather months, we've cut our fatalities in half. So please wear your life jacket.
Yeah, it's a simple thing just to put that life jacket on. It saves lives. One final thing, Tim. Just want to remind the viewers, where can they go to buy a license?
Yep.
And again, your website for the trout stocking info.
Yep. So our website is fishandboat.com. Get the trout stocking schedules there. Also on our app, mobile app, which is Fish Boat PA. And at both those locations, you can buy your fishing license. Also, we have about 700 vendors, retailers around the Commonwealth. Reminder that we reinvest all those dollars for the anglers and boaters of Pennsylvania. We thank them for their purchase. I mean, we're here to serve them, and we do it on the backs of the fishing license dollars. So thanks to everybody for their support.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Tim. It's been enriching, and thank you guys for watching. And come April 1st, get out there, and good luck.
Thank you.